Hi gems, it's your girl Ambra back with another video. Today we're going to be doing a smoky olive eye. Just beautiful for the fall Christmas season. If you're interested in how I achieve this look, then keep watching. Starting with a fresh face, I jump right into my first transition shade, and I'm using a lime crime palette. I'll make sure to list that in the description bar below. But this is very similar to how I apply Morocco from Anastasia in my crease area in a windshield wiper motion. And then I'm going in same palette with a lighter shade. It's more of like a yellow undertone, and that's really because I wanted something that wasn't so stark and could kind of blow out that orangey Morocco-esque color before I start applying deeper tones. And I'm just applying that right above the crease. In my outer V, I'm using a dark, rich chocolate brown by NARS. I can't really remember the name, and I honestly think that I may have lost the tag on the back of it. But if I know the name, or you can find any common dark chocolate brown, apply that in the outer V, and then you apply a little bit in the inner corner as well, really to create more of like a halo effect, because then we're going to apply a pop of color in the center on the mobile lid. It's really important when applying a dark shade like this chocolate brown that I'm using, or a black. It's really about the blending. You guys see a sped up version in these videos, but I really am blending to create a soft, smoky eye. You don't want any stark lines, and you go back in with your other transition colors just to bring the whole look together and really create that gradient effect. And just, you know, it's all about the blending. So if your wrist ain't hurting, you ain't blend long enough. In the inner circle, or the inner portion on my mobile lid, I'm using another NARS foundation, Lord. Another NARS eyeshadow, and this is a duo called Nuove Monde, but this olive green was truly the closest green that I could find that was giving that Christmassy feel. And as you can see here, I applied it on my mobile lid, and then I go back in with a clean blending brush and bring the whole look together. You guys know I've microbladed my brows, so all I really do is highlight underneath my brow bone to really just allow my brow bone to pop. But using the NW45 concealer creates another transition shade for me, so I love to blend it out with a blending brush to bring the whole look together and create a really clean line. And I just wanted a little flick at the end, so I used my MAC Spike eyebrow pencil, but there's no other product on my brows ever since I got it bladed. I'm going with my mascara to prep for my false lashes. I am using Lena lashes. You guys, I have been using Lena lash falsies for weeks, and I am obsessed. And this is in the style Maya. Don't you like how I said style instead of shade? That has always been like a tongue twister for me. They apply really nicely. I love the band on these lashes, you guys. If they're having some type of sale, or just jump on it if you can. And then I'm going with my Inglot 77 just to hide the lash band. I'm really not creating any wing. I just want it to look like a seamless application on my lid. For primer, I'm using the good old same Tarte Smoothing Slate primer. Apply it all over my face, especially underneath my eyes and the bag areas, because it helps with, you know, not creating much creases throughout the day. Going with an old foundation, I've just been gravitating more and more towards the MAC Sculpt, and this is an NW45, and I'm applying it all over with a damp sponge, right? Yeah. This is in the ivory color sponge. I hate it. I absolutely hate it because it just looks super dirty way too quick. But you know, I just trying to do something different with these beauty blenders by just getting other colors. I don't even know if there's really any rhyme or reason behind it, but you just blend it all out and make sure that it's a seamless application. Come down on your neck, make sure everything looks like you're all one cohesive, holistic mug, you know? Then for concealer underneath my eyes, you guys, to hide any dark circles, I absolutely love Tarte's Shape Tape. It's in the deepest shade, which is, I believe, the color Deep, and I'm applying it in the common areas that I highlight, so underneath my eyes and Cupid's bow, chin, and forehead. And then I'm using the same beauty blender, and we make sure that we pat all of that out seamlessly. But it has amazing coverage, and it does not crease. You guys, I haven't even touched another concealer in quite some time since I've made this purchase. And I make sure to blend it out seamlessly before I apply my setting powder. And I believe I'm just using my Sacha Buttercup setting powder. I'm not really baking as much. I'm pressing it into the skin. It really has helped between the Tarte primer and then the Tarte concealer has really shown to work for me best lately. For contour, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick in the color Earth. You guys, this has been a great contour shade for me. It's great for oily skin too, so it definitely was made for us girls. And then I'm just using the same damp beauty blender to bring the whole look together and make sure that everything is soft and bring some color back to my skin, and it really gives me dimension so that I don't look too flat with just the foundation and the highlighter. And then I set everything with my Sacha Buttercup setting powder, and then for the contour I set it with a what am I using? What do I use? Oh, my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour powder in the color Karrueche. In my opinion, there really isn't a smoky look without a lower lash line beat as well. I'm using my L'Oreal Infallible Kohl eyeliner pencil in the color Very Black, and I'm smoking out using the green inside of this Lime Crime palette, with a pencil brush to really blow out that lower lash line and allow that green to really pop. Definitely brings out my eye color, you guys. If you are brown eyebrows, if you have brown eyes, green is definitely your color. Sweeping away that excess powder, and then I'm bronzing with my ebony bronzer in the same areas that I've contoured, but I love it because it kind of gives me this halo effect on my skin and brings the whole look together. I also use that same ebony bronzer for my nose. Times that I do makeup, you guys, and completely forget to put mascara on my lower lash line, so that's what you see me doing here. And for blush, I'm going with my Clinique Color Pop, and this is in the color Cola, and I apply it on the apples of my cheek right above my contour, and then I like to apply my highlight just above that and blend it all together. And I'm just using my Becca Jaclyn Hill combo highlighter and Champagne Pop. But before I do that, I am applying a reverse contour because I love the way it's making my cheekbones pop, especially because I'm feeling a little bit chunky monkey. So I like to snatch my mug a little bit with that. I am applying my Anastasia Gleam Kit in those areas of my face that I like to really, set off, and then brush that excess powder away. For the lip, I'm going with my liquid lipstick from Dose of Color in the shade Chocolate Wasted. I'm applying this on the outer corners to really kind of contour because I do love a glossy finish. And in the center, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in the color Sepia. And there you have it. You make sure that you spray your skin with a setting spray to really allow your foundation to set in place the entire day, no matter the activity. You pop on something with that olive to make the whole look come together, and there you have it, gems. This is my Smoky Halo Olive Eye for the holidays. Make sure you like, thumbs up this, share it, subscribe. All right, gems, I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. 1.